What's new and what's missing in MIUI 12.0.1.0 stable running on the Xiaomi Poco F1? What's up peeps, Munchie here, back with another video, and we have a new release of MIUI 12 stable for the Xiaomi Poco F1. The version this time is 12.0.1.0. Android version is of course Android 10, and yes, they have updated the security patch to August 2020. Now at the time of recording this video, this build is for pilot testers only, and in case you want to flash this build, you will have to use twerp recovery. I do have the link to this build and the video in the description of this video. Now, as per the official changelog, they have removed a few applications like Mi Video in India, and that is to comply with the government orders. So you will not have Mi Video in this 12.0.1.0 build. Next up, the initial lags and jitters which I noticed in the 12.0.03 build for the Poco F1, they have been fixed, and those of you who have already seen the video of 12.0.0.3, feel free to close this video right now and not waste your time, because everything else is the same as 12.0.03 build. So the app vault is still the old one. You do not get the new app vault which lets you set a custom header image. In terms of recents, this is how your recent animation looks like. You still do not get the iOS cloned recent animations, and we still do not have the option of floating windows. The option you have here is split screen. This does not mean that we do not have floating windows. We have floating windows, and to access them from the recent, just press and hold any application and then tap on this icon right above the settings icon, and the application will open in a floating window. Now a change which I noticed is that the edges are not rounded, and this might be because we are using Poco Launcher, but yes, we do have floating windows. Next up, we can go into settings and lock screen. You do not get the option of always on display because that is for AMOLED panels only. What you get in lock screen is that a new lock screen clock format is present, this one over here, and this is how it looks like. Another thing which is missing in the lock screen is your charging animations, so those haven't been added as well. Moving over to display, we do get the option of sunlight mode and brightness level, and of course to use sunlight mode you do have to disable your automatic brightness, and then you can use sunlight mode in environments where it is very bright outside. In color scheme, you can of course change to different color levels, so you have auto, saturated and standard, and you can also configure your color temperature. You do get dark mode 2.0 baked in, and you can also schedule your dark mode in case you want to, and you can also use it for third-party applications by going into individual apps. So herein you can configure your dark mode for third-party apps, and you also have the toggle to adjust your contrast automatically. In system font, the font which you get baked in is your Roboto font, so no font of Mi Lanting Pro or the dynamic fonts. Control center, yes, you do get the new control center. Make sure you enable it using this toggle, and bam, here it is. New control center in the building. You do get animated icons in the control center, but when you go to your home screen, the effects of animated icons are missing because we are using Poco Launcher. Moving over to sound, we do not get the option of sound assistant, something which would let you configure your sound on a per app basis. Nothing much to talk about in notifications. There have been no changes. They are the same as you had in MIUI 11. Moving over to home screen, yes, we are still using Poco Launcher with broken animations, and as per rumors and reports, they might fix this with Poco Launcher 3.0, but who knows what they are up to. And I'm not gonna call it Poop Launcher because a lot of people do get hurt when I call Poco Launcher as Poop Launcher. Next up we have wallpaper, so we can go into my page, wallpapers, my live wallpapers. There are no MIUI 12 super live wallpapers, and as per Xiaomi's response, it is for high-end devices only, and it is what it is. Nothing we can do about that. However, you can always sideload the super live wallpaper APKs. I do have separate videos for those, which you can find in the description of this video. Next up, we have themes. So you get the old themes application, and we can also go into my page, into themes. These are the three themes which come baked in, and let us check if Xiaomi was shameful enough to fix the issue wherein status bar icons won't change when you apply the theme. So right now we are on the classic theme. Let us move over to the Poco theme, select apply. Theme was applied successfully. However, my status bar icons have still not changed. So the shameless Xiaomi doesn't really care about fixing all these issues which have been there on the Poco F1 since ages, and me personally, I have lost hope. And I also get comments wherein people are like, oh, why are you criticizing them? Well, if they don't fix their stuff, I will have to criticize them. Next up, we can go into the privacy option. So privacy protection, this also is half baked. You do not get privacy logs wherein you would get logs of what all permissions were accessed by specific applications. That option is missing. And then the super cool option of permission notifications, wherein if any application accessed your camera or mic, you would get a notification in your status bar. That option is also missing from the privacy setting. In battery and performance, you do get MIUI 11's ultra battery saver mode. And next up, we can move over to additional settings. So here you have full screen display. There are no Android 10 gestures. However, you can always access your Google Assistant from swiping from the edges of the screen. Going into button shortcuts, the option of partial screenshot is also missing. We can now go back and go to the settings home screen. You have digital well-being and parental controls. So again, you get Google's implementation of digital well-being. You do not get Xiaomi's implementation of screen time and focus mode. However, I do have a way of enabling it without having to root your device, and the video for that can be found in the description of this video. Going into special features, you get the old game turbo. You do have video toolbox. What is missing over here is light mode, and a very interesting thing I noted about video toolbox. So let us open video toolbox. You will see manage video apps says one app. This means that video toolbox is enabled for one application. However, if you go in here, you will see that none of the applications are checkmarked or ticked. And guess what? That one app was Me Video, which has been removed from this build. So it is very interesting to know that the app has been removed, but this application of video toolbox still thinks that it is enabled for Me Video. Anyways, I'll have to look or dig more into that, but for now let us enable it for the gallery application. And here is the gallery app. Swipe from the left, bam, here it is, video toolbox in the building. All these apps which you see over here will open in a floating window if you tap on it. So here it is, file manager opened in a floating window, and we can of course dismiss it. And then you also have the option of video sound with screen off. So this is something which you can use to play YouTube videos with the screen off. Moving over to the applications, the gallery app is still the old one. You do not get the memories option on the top. However, you do get the option of secure sharing in settings, so you can share your pictures and videos without any metadata or location info by default. Then we can check out the file manager application. So the file manager application is still the old one. Moving over to the clock application, the clock application is the old one as well. Next up, we can check out the camera app. So this here is your half-baked camera application. You do not get the option of vlog mode or kaleidoscope mode. However, you can configure the theme. So you can go into the camera settings and go into customize colors. You can change your accent colors from all these different colors. Right now it is set as yellow, and you can also change the camera mode. So do you want a more tab or do you want a more panel? Moving over to Xiaomi's super secure security application now. A normal person would think that they would update the security application and the clean master application to the new versions which they have rolled out, right? No, that's not what they did. So Here is the security application. We can go into app info. The version is still 4.1.5 with those shady permissions which it needs. So of course I do have a separate video showing you how to update this application, but I would have thought that, they would update the app. Next up, you can also check the cleaner application if they updated the cleaner app or not. So here is the cleaner app, and if I go into the settings of cleaner application, you will see that they still have the option of definition as clean master. Now, as per Manu Kumar Jain, they have since updated the cleaner application and it no longer uses the clean master definitions, and clean master is like a generic name. But again, you would have thought that with a new build they bake in the new versions of these applications, but they do not, and they expect the user to go around searching for solutions for issues which they have caused. Shady, very shady. So what is my take on this 12.0.1.0 build of MIUI 12 on the Xiaomi Poco F1? Well, the only thing which they have fixed is the jitters and the lags which I faced in 12.0.0.3. They have removed the Mi Video application. The security patch has been updated to August 2020. That's it. Everything else is still the same. Same features are present, same features are missing, and they are very shameless. They did not fix the themes issue, they did not update the security or the cleaner app as well. So all in all, another trashy update from Xiaomi for the Poco F1, and that will do it for this video. Hope my video helped you. Likes, shares and subscribes are appreciated. Feedback and comment more than welcome. See you when I see you.